So going on back down to the hall to the front of the door, we have this room, which leads to the Joseph's closet, or the clothing basement. And there's also a floorless cellar that I did not show down there, that there's really no need to show, but it is simply a dank floorless cellar that we are currently kind of using for some storage space. So this picture David found at the Salvation Army, and of course David and Lisa have donated a lot of stuff just to the center, the mission center. And the mayor said, told David, don't you ever take this down, because that is Jacob's Well. Well, I don't know if that is Jacob's Well, but I like it, and so does she, and so does he, and everybody else. We have 3 rooms here, 1, 2, 3, that in effect are temporary housing for people. You can sleep in there. They're sleeping rooms. At once upon a time, there was another vision for these rooms, but these rooms are taking on a new life now. I'm going to get in there and I'm going to fix these rooms up, and they're going to have a good presentation to them, and the folks will be able to utilize the showers down here, and it'll be temporary housing for people so that they can, maybe get a new lease on life, or have a place of safety and security. And at the same time, we hope that we'll be able to find them opportunities where they can repay Jacob's Well via some kind of outreach services, and at the same time maybe build their own life and their own new journey and whatever God has for them. And hopefully during that whole thing of when and if they're staying here, that they develop a real community spirit of relationship with us, one with another, and of course with God. So bulletin board, we kind of keep track of some area. I am going to show you my room. I am going to show you the other 2 rooms, but first we're going to go into this rec room. Sometimes I call it a day room sometimes, because when I was in the Army, we used to call the rec room the day room, so I don't know why. This room has a lot of repairs that need done on the walls. The cove basing down here, this is what a maintenance person sees. Some of you women are going to see cleanliness issues. Some of you men may see it too. I don't know. Maybe some of you women see the maintenance issues. That's fine too. David donated this pool table. He also donated these games. And we have had some people make use of them. We hope to more in the future. And this would be both for the community and for Lockhart, and for the residential guests that are here. You can see them in the process of doing something here. There's a community TV, and some closets up there get utilized. This room here, and I think this door is locked from the inside. Yes. This goes through to a small bathroom that we'll see on the other side when we go check the library out. So, there's a sink, and there's a lot of work being done here. So this side is, you got your maintenance room down there on this side. Then you've got your rec room or day room. And then continuing on down, this is a closet that David, and when I say David, you understand David is the director. God's put him here as the director of this place. So this is a closet of stuff that he's accumulated from his job that he's bought, and that he can give out to individual kids as he sees them and sees that they might need a smile, So different things that he's accumulated that he'll give out. We just had a man come here, and David told him to come by and pick up a jewelry box. He wanted to give his wife something and didn't have any money, so David said, you come by and pick up this jewelry box and give it to her. So Lisa found some helium balloons, and we tied them onto the jewelry box, and he was going to take them out to the car for his wife. So another residential room, we are going to show you those 3 rooms in a separate video. And this is the sunroom, and I want to tell you This has been a point of refuge for me of contemplation and of study, where I can come out and I get on Facebook here, I talk with some of you friends, I post some of these things, and where I pray, where I read my Bible, sitting in this chair or that chair or the sofa here that we already saw, watching the birds, seeing the town, praying for the people. And there has already been some overwhelming conversations that I've been able to participate in right here in this, what is called on the blueprints, the sunroom. And yes, we've already talked about how we're going to have to find a way to stop the sun from coming into this room during the summer. So there are practical applications to all of this stuff. Okay, back on this commercial side of the building, or public side of the building. This is the library. Union County had a flood. One of the pipes froze up, and we're in Lockhart is in Lockhart is about 20-30 miles from Union. Well, Union had a flood. So they broke up into 3 or 4 of the little surrounding cities where they were servicing these other little cities. And they asked if they could utilize one of these rooms. Well, they saw what they were getting. They knew exactly what they were getting, and they have not complained one iota. They have come in and they have utilized this thing. And it's only been really in operation for a week or two. But you can see they brought in computers. People can come in here. They can decide what books they want to read, and then they'll bring them the next week, and they'll be here. And they can utilize this for resumes and job research things and all of that kind of stuff. There's a sink here, and this is where that door went through to the day room. Well, this is the bathroom in there. We have opened up other bathrooms in the back for them to use if they need more privacy, but we've asked that the staff guide them through, because obviously, people could get hurt and et cetera. So yeah, there's issues, there's maintenance issues. And I really don't want to get into any of these in this room because of all this equipment that's in here. So it kind of is at a hold until this is said and done. Now, not only is there a benefit right now for the next few months of the library being here, but it's going to go one of 2 ways, and I'm not sure which way is the right ways per se, but either they will continue a presence here and Lockhart will always have a library presence here, or all of this equipment is being donated to